I was drifting through another restless night, half awake beneath the city lights, trying to convince myself I'd be alright without your voice calling my name. Then your memory moved like the tide again, pulling me back where the story began. And suddenly every road I've ever known leads me right back to your door. Some hearts run away from love, mine only runs toward you. I would cross every ocean, every skyline, chase your shadow through the dark blue nighttime. If loving you is reckless, I don't mind. You're the rhythm keeping this heart alive. And even if the world keeps changing shape, even if tomorrow fades away, I would still find my way through every storm, just to stand beside you once more. Every photograph still feels brand new, like time stopped moving when I looked at you. There's a million crowded faces passing by, but none of them feel like home. People say that distance changes everything, turns fire into fading memories, but every second only proves to me some feelings never disappear. I would cross every ocean, every skyline, chase your shadow through the dark blue nighttime. If loving you is reckless, I don't mind. You're the rhythm keeping this heart alive. And even if the world keeps changing shape, even if tomorrow fades away, I would still find my way through every storm, just to stand beside you once more. Maybe love was never meant to be easy, maybe that's what makes it real. All I know is every part of me still leans toward the way you make me feel. And if the stars all disappear tonight, I'd still follow your light. I will cross every ocean, every skyline, hold your hand beneath collapsing streetlights, through every fear and every lonely mile. You're still the reason I believe in life. And even when the world grows cold and strange, even when we're standing in the rain, I would choose you in 1,000 different lives, again and again every time. Cross every ocean tonight. You still feel like home tonight. The morning breaks across the quiet sea, and somehow you still live inside of me, like a compass pulling through the dark. You will always have my heart. The street was quiet underneath the falling snow, your footprints fading near the train. I stood there holding words too late to say, while headlights disappeared in rain. There's a photograph still tucked inside my coat, taken somewhere in July. You were laughing with your hair across your face, like nothing in the world could make us say goodbye. Now every morning feels a little colder, coffee turning bitter on my tongue, and every song that used to sound like freedom feels unfinished now you're gone. Maybe love hearts don't break in ways that make sense. If I could run back to the start of us, before the silence filled the room, before the nights got heavier and love slipped out too soon, I would hold you like tomorrow was something we could choose, and maybe we'd still be standing here if I knew how not to lose you. The city glows outside my apartment window, neon bleeding into blue. Strangers moving through their separate lives like they've never had to lose. I still hear your voice in little moments, like echoes underneath my skin. Funny how the smallest memories survive long after everything else ends. Your sweater's still hanging by the doorway. I haven't had the nerve to move it yet. Some things become part of the atmosphere, too permanent to forget. If I could run back to the start of us, before the distance took control, before we turned our love into something we could no longer hold, I would tell you every secret fear I buried deep inside, and maybe we'd still be together if I learned how not to hide. Maybe growing up just means living with the things you can't repair, learning how to carry ghosts into every future, everywhere. The moonlight spills across the empty floor tonight, silver washing through the dark, and somewhere between regret and memory, you still live inside my heart. If I could run back to the start of us, I'd slow every second down, memorize the way you smiled before the world changed around. But time keeps moving forward like rivers toward the sea, and all that's left are pieces of who we used to be. Still, if you ever think about me, no one ever stopped loving you, even after all the endings. Some feelings stay true. Morning slowly breaks across the avenue, cars waking underneath the pale gold sky, and somewhere in the quiet after midnight, I still hear your goodbye.
The rent was late and the kitchen light was flickering. Cold coffee on the stove again. We laughed about our empty pockets anyway, like kids pretending we were fine back then. Your old car barely made it through the winter nights, but we still drove with windows down, singing every cheap radio song too loud, like nothing in the world could drag us down. The city looked much bigger from that rooftop where we used to dream at 2 a.m., talking about the lives we swore we'd build someday before the world got serious again. Funny how the hardest days can shine the brightest now. Look looking back somehow. Back when we were broke, sleeping side by side on borrowed hope. Every little thing felt like enough when all we really had was us. No goal lights, no perfect plans, just your fingers tangled in my hands. And honestly, I'd give anything tonight to feel that alive again. Now the apartment's bigger, but it feels colder. Separate schedules, separate rooms. We talk more through our phones than face to face, like strangers passing in the blue. Sometimes I miss the way we used to fight and laugh, then make up before the sunrise came. Back when forever felt like something simple, not another thing to maintain. The moon hangs silver over downtown traffic, cars rushing underneath the rain. And all these years later, I still remember how free we felt with almost nothing. Back when we were broke, living off cheap wine and midnight jokes. Every broken dream still felt okay, 'cause love could carry us through days. No fancy words, no polished life, just reckless hearts trying to survive. And honestly, I'd trade this all tonight to feel that close again. Maybe growing up means losing pieces of the people we once were. Maybe love gets buried underneath routines till you barely hear the words. But somewhere inside these tired hearts, the fire still remains, hidden underneath the ordinary, waiting to wake again. So let's go back to being honest, back before the silence grew, before the world got in between us and we forgot what felt true. Maybe we don't need perfection, maybe we just need to try, like those kids laughing in the darkness with hope still in their eyes. 'Cause even now, with all the damage and all the years we've walked through, there's still a part of me believing I choose you all over too. Morning breaks across the city skyline, slow coffee warming in your hands again. And for a second in the quiet light, it feels like the first time again. You walk in wearing your old blue jeans,
Hair tied up like you didn't plan a thing.
still somehow the whole room turns around.
Every little light gets brighter now.
You laugh and suddenly my bad days fade,
Like summer sunlight breaking through the rain.
you never even try to steal the scene.
That's what makes you everything to me.
You don't even know the magic that you hold.
Every little flaw you see looks perfect next to me. Girl, you're beautiful tonight, like city stars in midnight skies. You don't have to change a single thing to make my heart come alive.
Every smile,
Every scar
every piece of who you are
makes me fall a little harder every time. Girl, you're beautiful tonight.
You dance dance around the kitchen late at night, singing random songs completely out of time. And honestly, I wouldn't change a note,
because it feels like home. You wear your heart so honestly, like open windows letting sunlight in from me. And every ordinary moment that we share turns into something rare. Girl, you're beautiful tonight, like city stars and midnight skies. You don't have to change a single thing to make my heart come alive.
Every smile,
Every scar,
every piece of
who you are makes me fall a little harder every time. Girl, you're beautiful tonight.
the world keeps telling people who to be.
But you shine brighter naturally.
And if you ever doubt yourself someday,
I'll remind you all the way that your heart is gold beneath the noise.
and loving you will.
Always be my choice. Girl, you're beautiful tonight, more than words could ever write. Every little thing you try to hide,
Here's what I love the most inside.
and even when the years go rushing by, I still look at you with the same eyes, like the first time you walked into my life. Girl, you're beautiful tonight.
Beautiful tonight.
Standing in the
The
light,
moonlight fades into the
morning blue,
and somehow I still can't stop looking at you.
like every dream I ever needed came alive the night you walked into my life.
I remember crying on the bathroom floor, thinking I could never stand again. Every shattered promise felt like thunder. Every goodbye hit harder than you said I'd never make it on my own, like I come crawling back someday. But pain has a funny way of waking up the strength you didn't know you had saved. Now I walk taller through the city lights, heart beating louder than before. Every scar became a reminder of what I survived the storm for. I used to feel the fall beneath my feet. Now I know the fall can set you free, 'cause I was built from the breakdown, stronger every time life knocked me down. Every tear turned into gasoline, every wound became a part of me. Now I'm rising like the sunrise, no more hiding from my own light. What tried to break me only showed me how strong I could really be. The skyline glows electric in the distance, windows shining in the rain. And for the first time in forever, I don't feel chained to the pain. There's freedom in finally letting go of people who never saw your worth. Sometimes losing what you thought you needed becomes the best thing on earth. Now the mirror feels a little kinder. I recognize the eyes looking back. Not perfect, not untouched by heartbreak, but stronger because of that. 'Cause I was built from the breakdown, found the truth. Yeah, I was built from the breakdown. Now there's fire underneath me now. Every battle left a little light, burning brighter in my eyes. No more shrinking, no more hiding, no more begging to belong. I survived the nights that almost broke me. Now I know where I stand strong. And every piece they tried to damage turned into armor over time. What tried to destroy me only taught me how to rise. Morning sunlight pouring through the open blinds, a brand new heartbeat in my chest. And somewhere between the hurt and healing, I became my best. You change your clothes, you smile, your voice, trying hard to fit the scene, scrolling through everybody's perfect moments, wondering why you can't feel complete. You laugh along when your heart feels heavy, say I'm okay to get through the day. But every time you hide another piece of yourself, you drift a little farther away. The mirror starts becoming unfamiliar, like you don't recognize your own eyes. And all the noise around you keeps growing louder, till you forget your own mind. But underneath the pressure and the fear, there's still a spark nobody can erase. So don't lose your light, try to be what they want tonight. You were never made to disappear, or trade your soul for their applause and cheers. Even when the road gets hard and doubt keeps pulling at your heart, hold on to the truth inside. Don't lose your light. The city glows outside your bedroom window, neon reflections in the rain. Everybody's chasing some kind of perfection, while quietly carrying pain. There's a girl somewhere afraid to speak up, a boy hiding tears behind a joke. Maybe your honesty becomes the reason they finally believe there's hope. 'Cause nobody's life is really picture perfect, no matter what the headlines say. And strength isn't pretending not to break down, it's getting back up anyway. So don't lose your light, try to outrun every scar inside. The world may tell you who to be, but your heart already knows the truth. You need it even when your voice shakes loud and fear tries to pull you down. Remember who you are tonight. Don't lose your light. Maybe healing starts the moment you stop trying to become somebody else. Maybe freedom is finally choosing to love your honest self. The moon hangs silver over crowded rooftops tonight, cars glowing underneath the blue. And somewhere in the middle of the chaos, there's still something beautiful in you. So don't lose your light, even when the dark feels endless tonight. Every scar, every tear, every broken part help shape the strength inside your heart. And one day you'll look back proudly at the nights you almost gave in, and realize surviving made you stronger than you've ever been. So raise your head a little higher, let your true colors shine bright. The world needs the real you. close your light. Morning sunlight pouring softly through the blinds. A quiet kind of peace begins to rise. And somewhere between the hurt and the healing, you find yourself again. You walked in like you owned the neon lights. Leather jacket, dangerous smile tonight. Everybody froze when you crossed the room. Like the DJ changed the atmosphere for you.
I said, hey, what's your secret? What's your game? You just laughed and whispered back my name. Now my heart beats running way too fast, like a match dropped in the gasoline.
You don't gotta say too much, your body talks enough. One touch and the whole world spins like
Trouble pulling me in. You got that electric like that, make the whole club lean right back. Every move hits harder than a heartbeat drum. Girl, you light me up. And when you pull me close tonight, everything else fades out of sight. No rules, no sleep, just sparks in the dark. Yeah, you got that electric like that.
flashlights bouncing off the mirrored walls.
The shadow dancing down the hallway hall.
To move like we invented midnight heat,
Turning crowded floors into our own scene.
you bite your lip and suddenly I know
I'm too far gone to ever let this go.
even the city outside feels slow.
Compared to the fire in your eyes, you got that electric like that. Make the whole club lean right back. Every move hits harder than a heartbeat drum. Girl, you light me up. When you pull me close tonight, everything else fades out of sight. No rules, no sleep, just sparks in the dark. Yeah, you got that electric like that.
Maybe we're reckless,
Maybe we're wild,
but tonight feels bigger than ordinary life.
hands up, lights flat.
Bass shaking the floor,
Every second
leaves me
wanting more.
You got that electric like that, turning every glance into a heart attack.
Every little move feels dangerous and fun.
Like dancing straight into the sun.
And when the morning hits too soon, I'll still be spinning around this room. No fear, no breaks, just heat in the dark. Yeah, you got that electric like that. Electric like that tonight. Setting my soul on fire tonight. The city fades into a blurry glow, but your rhythm's still running through my soul. Like midnight frozen in a photograph.
You got that electric like that.
The city lights are fading through my bedroom blinds. Rain keeps tapping on the glass. Your hoodie's still hanging by the doorway, like somehow you never really left. I drive the streets we used to wander, windows down in the summer heat. Now every song we used to scream together feels incomplete without your heartbeat. I never thought silence could feel this loud till your voice disappeared from my days. Now every little thing around me still whispers your name. And I keep pretending I'm alright somehow, but the truth hits hardest after dark. There's an empty side of the night where your shadow still survives. Every star above this city feels colder without your Your photograph still glows beside the mirror, edges worn from restless hands. Funny how memories stay alive forever when people don't stay the same. My friends keep telling me I'll move on eventually, like hearts can simply choose. But nobody knows the weight of missing someone who felt like truth. The moon hangs silver over downtown rooftops, cars drifting underneath the blue. And somewhere out there tonight, I wonder if you miss me too. There's an empty side of the night where I still replay your laugh. Every broken conversation still echoes from the past. I try to drown the ache with music and all the things I'm supposed to do, but every road somehow keeps leading back to you. Maybe love doesn't disappear completely. Maybe it hides inside the scars, tiny pieces of forever still glowing in the dark. And even if tomorrow changes everything and time pulls us apart, you'll always be the quiet ache living somewhere in my heart. There's an empty side of the night, but I still leave the window open wide. Like maybe one day your memory won't hurt this much inside. And if you ever think about me underneath another sky, I know a part of me still waits for you at the edge of every night. Morning slowly rises through the pale blue dawn. Another lonely day begins anew. And somewhere between the fading stars and sunlight, I still wish you were here.
Everybody smiling in the photographs tonight. Perfect angles, perfect lights. But I've seen tears behind expensive sunglasses and lonely hearts dressed up in white. The city moves like everybody's got direction, like nobody's scared to fall. But underneath the noise and conversation, we're all just trying to feel enough at all. I spent years pretending I was fearless, building walls around the truth, till I realized even the strongest people still carry invisible wounds. Maybe honesty feels dangerous, 'cause it leaves nowhere left to hide. Everybody hides something underneath the skin. Little wars nobody talks about, quiet storms within. And maybe being human means breaking now and then. So tonight I'm done pretending I've got everything figured out again. I saw a businessman crying in a station hallway, head buried in his hands, while strangers walk past acting like they didn't notice, like pain's not part of being human. A girl I know keeps laughing through her heartbreak, posting pictures like she's fine. Funny how we've mastered looking happy while falling vulnerability's the truth. Everybody hides something behind carefully painted smiles, trying to survive another midnight, another lonely mile. Or maybe all we really need is somebody saying me too, cause the weight gets lighter somehow when the truth finally breaks through. Maybe scars don't make us weaker, maybe they're proof we stayed alive. Maybe the bravest thing a person can do is stop pretending they're alright. The moon hangs silver over downtown rooftops tonight, cars drifting underneath the blue. And somewhere in the silence after midnight, I finally tell the truth. Everybody hides something, but tonight I'm letting go of the fear of being imperfect, of the need to always know. Cause hearts were never built to carry every ache alone. And maybe real strength begins the moment we stop hiding our own. Everybody hides something, yeah, we all break apart sometimes, but maybe that's what makes us human. Underneath the lights, morning sunlight pouring through the window glass, a quieter kind of peace inside. And for the first time in forever, I don't feel the need to hide.
There's a crack in the mirror where your shadow used to stand, a cigarette still burning in the ashtray by my hand. You talk like every promise was carved into stone, then disappeared the second things got hard at home. I gave you every late night prayer I had to lose, turned my silence into shelter every time you blew a fuse. But love can only bend so far before it breaks, and now I see the truth behind the games you played. You thought I'd drown beneath the damage you left behind, but heartbreak only sharpened what survived. Now there's fire under the water, lightning in my veins. Every tear you pull from me comes back stronger in the rain. You try to leave me empty like the sky after the storm, but I found my own reflection in the pieces you destroyed. The city glows electric underneath these tired streets, taxi lights and broken dreams moving next to me. I hear your name in crowded bars sometimes at night, but it don't shake me like it used to deep inside. You always loved the sound of your own alibis, turning every goodbye into another sweet disguise. But even beautiful lies collapse eventually, and now your memory don't belong to me. Now there's fire under the water, smoke rising through the dark. Every scar you left behind only hardened up my heart. You thought I'd keep on chasing what was never really true, but I learned how to stop bleeding the moment I stopped loving you. Maybe pain is just a doorway, maybe breaking makes you whole. Maybe every ruined chapter leads you closer to your soul. The moon hangs over empty rooftops tonight, miss you now. There's fire under the water and thunder in my chest. I survived the kind of heartbreak that was built to leave a mess. You can keep your faded promises, your ghost inside the past. I'm done carrying your shadow. I'm finally free at last. There's fire underneath my footsteps, power underneath my skin, and every time the rain keeps falling, I rise again. Morning sunlight pouring through the window pane, a new sky waking over me, and somewhere in the sound of moving forward, I finally breathe free. You showed up like a storm in a black leather coat, sweet words dripping like wine. Every promise sounded holy in the dark, till I learned the truth behind your eyes. I gave you every trembling piece of trust, every sleepless midnight prayer, while you moved through fragile hearts so carelessly, like breaking love was never rare. Now your name still echoes through the apartment halls, but it doesn't own me anymore. I swept the shattered pieces from the floor the night you walked out that door. You thought I'd stay frozen in your shadow, but pain has a way of making people strong. So don't come back with your silver tongue and those sad eyes, pretending you've changed. You left fingerprints across my soul, but I survived the flames. Now I wear these scars like diamonds, no longer begging you to stay. You can keep your empty apologies. I gave my heart away once, I won't lose it twice the same way. The city glows cold underneath the pouring rain, taxi lights blur into gold. I hear your voice in crowded bars sometimes, but it don't shake me like before. Funny how the people who hurt you deepest always swear they meant no harm, while leaving bruises underneath your memories long after they are gone. I spent so many nights blaming myself for every crack between our hands, till I realized love should never feel like drowning where you stand. So don't come back with your reckless touch, like loneliness suddenly changed your mind. You disappeared when I needed saving. Now I'm stronger on my own this time, and every tear I cried in silence turned into armor underneath my skin. You taught me how to stop chasing someone who only knew how to leave again. Maybe hearts aren't made to stay untouched. Maybe breaking opens hidden light. Maybe healing starts the moment you stop begging for somebody to do you right. The moon hangs pale above the avenue tonight, silver pouring through my room, and somewhere inside the quiet after heartbreak I finally bloom. So don't come back secrets or stories about what we could have been. I buried the ghost of us already. I won't dig it up again. Now my reflection looks stronger than the girl you used to know. And every shattered piece you left behind helped me finally grow. You can keep your polished excuses, you smoke your empty charms. As I find my way out of the darkness with my own heart in my arms. Morning sunlight spills across the window pane, a softer kind of peace inside my chest, and somewhere beyond the ache you left behind, I finally rest. There's a small road bending past the fields where the air still tastes like rain. We were younger than the turning wheels, running wild without a name. You wore your father's faded denim coat, sleeves too long against your hands, and every word you softly spoke felt like something I could understand. The river carried bits of summer light, silver dancing near the shore. We stayed awake beneath the pines at night, talking till we lost the war with dawn. Back before the city stole our time away, back when love was simple as the wind in May. Golden light through the leaves, falling slow around your hair. Every quiet thing you gave me still feels waiting somewhere. If I close my eyes tonight, I can hear the water move, like the world was softer then, when I was standing next to you. Now the avenue is loud with neon signs, people rushing home alone. I trace old constellations in my mind, like pathways back to what we know. Your photograph still hides inside a book, pressed between forgotten pages. Sometimes all it really takes is one small memory to shake us. And I wonder if you ever drive back there, past the fences and the hills. If you ever stop and breathe the evening air, and feel the way the silence still. Golden light through the leaves, turning everything warm, like the sky was trying gently to keep us from the storm. Every laugh and every heartbeat still echoes in the blue, like the world kept spinning slowly anytime I looked at you. Maybe growing up just means learning how to carry ghosts, tiny pieces of the life that once felt impossibly close. The moon hangs low above the rooftops now, traffic sings its restless tune, but somewhere by that river bend, summer still belongs to you. Golden light through the leaves, drifting soft across the ground. All the years between us vanish when your memory comes around. I don't need forever promises or words too big to prove. I just know my heart felt honest in those afternoons with you. The river keeps on moving toward the sea. The trees keep swaying patiently, and somewhere in the fading evening glow, a part of me still walks that road. The room is dark except the TV light. Another sleepless California night. Your shadow's leaning by the window frame, like you forgot how to say your name. You've been carrying storms nobody sees, smiling while you're falling to your knees. Every little crack beneath your skin feels like a war you'll never win, but every broken road you walk alone still leads your heart back home. So hold on through the night, even when the stars don't shine, even when your world feels upside down. And hope is hard to find. You are more than all the scars, more than all the shattered parts. If your tears are all you have tonight, then let them fall like rain, but don't let go again. You say the mirror only shows regret, every dream you haven't reached yet, but I can see the fire in your eyes, even when you're drowning in goodbye. The city keeps on moving way too fast, making broken people fear the past. The hearts like yours were made to heal, even when the pain feels way too real. So hold on through the night, even when the stars don't shine, even when your world feels upside down. And hope is hard to find. You are more than all the scars, more than all the shattered parts. If your tears are all you have tonight, then let them fall like rain, but don't let go again. Someday the weight will disappear like smoke dissolving in the air, and all the nights you barely survive will prove how strong you are inside. The sunrise always finds a way to pull the dark back from the gray. So hold on through the night, even when the sky won't change, even when your hands are shaking cold, and nothing feels the same. You are stronger than you know, even hearts in pieces grow. There's a light waiting past the pain tonight, so breathe before you break. Your soul is still awake. Oh, hold on through the night. You don't have to fight alone this time. Morning light spills across the floor, like hope knocking softly at your door. And for the first time in a while, you find finally close your eyes and smile. I kept my secrets buried in my chest, like old photographs I never should have kept. Every little ghost came back at night, dancing through the corners of my mind.
I was wearing sorrow like a crown, building walls so I would never drown.
But every silence only pulled me deeper into the wreckage underneath my skin.
Then the
Morning hit me like a flood. I realized I've suffered long enough. So let the darkness go, let it fall right through the floor. I don't wanna carry yesterday anymore. I can hear my heartbeat louder than before, like a runaway drum calling me toward a life bigger than the fear I've known. Tonight I finally let the darkness go. There were years I thought I'd never change, running in circles through the guilt and shame. Every bad decision left a scar, like shattered glass beneath the stars. But maybe we were never meant to stay frozen in the worst parts of our days. Maybe every wound can teach us how to heal. Maybe broken hearts still learn to feel. So let the darkness go, let it fall right through the floor. I don't wanna carry yesterday anymore. I can hear my heartbeat louder than before, like a runaway drum calling me toward a life bigger than the fear I've known. Tonight I finally let the darkness go. Oh, I can feel the city breathing. Every light looks different now. The weight I carried for so long is finally leaving somehow. And if tomorrow comes uncertain, I'll still face it standing tall, because surviving every storm taught me how to rise through it all. So let the darkness go, watch it disappear like smoke. Every chain around my soul is finally broke. I can see the sunrise burning through the cold, turning all my shattered pieces into gold. I am more than every wound I've ever known. Tonight I finally let the darkness go. I finally let the darkness go. I finally found my way back home. The sky is opening above my head, like forgiveness painted gold and red. And for the first time in a long, long while, I face the world and finally smile.
You've been hiding underneath your headphones lately, walking like the world forgot your name, trying hard to keep your heart from breaking, smiling while you carry all the weight. But I see lightning living in your spirit, even when your colors fade to gray. You were never meant to blend into the shadows. You were born to shine your own way. Every scar you carry tells a story. Every tear became a part of gold. Sometimes the strongest hearts are built from people who kept standing in the cold. So don't let fear keep your fire undercover. The whole world's waiting for your light tonight. Come on and light up the sky, like sparks flying into the night. You're brighter than the doubts inside your mind, stronger than The city glows electric underneath us. Dreamers dancing through the neon blue. Everybody searching for a reason to believe their soul can make it through. There's a kid somewhere afraid to be different, watching everybody else fit in. Maybe your courage becomes the reason they finally stop believing in themselves again. You don't need permission to be fearless. You don't need approval to belong. The world changes every single moment. Someone dares to sing their song. Come on and light up the sky like fireworks over city lights. Let every broken piece inside your heart turn into something bright. Raise your voice above the noise tonight. Let your colors come alive. You were never made to hide. Come on and light up the sky. Maybe we were all born carrying magic, even if the world forgets to see. And maybe being brave just means remembering exactly who you're meant to be. The moon hangs silver over crowded rooftops tonight. Cars glowing underneath the haze. And somewhere in the middle of the music, 1,000 hearts ignite at once in flames. So come on and light up the sky. Let your soul burn wild tonight. Every dream you thought was far away is closer than it's ever been inside. No more hiding, no more fear. The world needs your colors here. You were born to shine alive. Come on and light up the sky. And even when the night gets heavy, and even when the road feels long, remember every star above you had to fight to glow this strong. Morning sunlight rising over the avenue, golden spilling through the air. And somewhere between the darkness and the daylight, you finally see yourself there. Morning coffee steaming by the window pane, sunlight dancing on the floor. Neighbors waving as they walk their dogs outside, like simple things still matter more. The world keeps spinning loud and complicated, everybody racing for the top. But I still find a little peace in moments most people never stop to watch. Like old men playing chess beside the station, kids laughing underneath the rain. Tiny acts of kindness in the middle of chaos that somehow keep us sane. Maybe happiness was never something far away. Maybe it's hidden in ordinary days. 'Cause the world as I see it still shines in little ways, through tired eyes and broken hearts and imperfect days. There's beauty in the struggle, there's hope inside the pain. And every time we choose each other, the world begins again. A waitress humming softly at the dining counter, working double shifts alone, still smiling kindly at every stranger, like love can live in small unknowns. I met a man playing guitar on the corner, his case nearly empty by his feet, but when he sang the whole candles in the dark. Maybe we don't need to have all the answers. Maybe love is enough sometimes to hold the weight of another person and help them survive. The moon hangs silver over crowded avenues tonight. Cars drifting underneath the blue, and somewhere in the middle of this restless life, I still believe in true. 'Cause the world as I see it isn't lost beyond repair. It lives inside compassion, inside learning how to care. In every hand that reaches out, every soul refusing fear, every person brave enough to let another near. Maybe that's the meaning hidden underneath it all, that even in our brokenness we still rise when we fall. Morning slowly rising through another open sky. Birds singing softly through the air. And somewhere in the quiet, before the city wakes, hope is still there. Hope is still there.
You walked around like the world owed you applause. Every mirror was your best friend. Always talking like I never find another, like I come running back again. You love the sound of your own promises more than you ever loved me. I spent too many nights shrinking myself, trying to fit your fantasy. Now I see clearly through the smoke and glamour, all the games behind your charm. Funny how losing you felt painful then, but saving me did more. You thought I'd break the second you walked away, but look who's standing stronger today. Turns out I'm lucky I let you go. Lucky I stopped chasing your shadow. You called it love, but it felt like war, and I deserve so much more. Now I'm dancing underneath new lights, breathing easier every night. You were almost everything I wanted, till I realized what I needed most wasn't you. The city shines differently through my window now, like freedom painted gold and blue. I wear confidence like diamonds on my skin, something I forgot with you. I hear you telling people I was difficult, that I never understood your heart. But loving someone shouldn't mean tearing yourself apart. I found peace inside the quiet after heartbreak, found strength in being alone. And every mile between your memory and me feels more like home. Turns out I'm lucky I let you go. Lucky I finally chose my soul. You made me doubt my own reflection. Now I see perfection in my flaws, and every scar you left behind me turned into armor over time. You were almost mine forever. Thank God forever changed its mind. he's just another doorway leading you back to yourself. The moon hangs silver over downtown tonight. Cars rushing underneath the sky. And for the first time in forever, I'm not asking why. Turns out I'm lucky I let you go. Lucky I stopped begging for your love. Now every morning feels brighter without your darkness hanging over us. I found somebody stronger in the mirror, someone who finally knows her worth. And losing you became the best thing that ever happened first. You can keep your empty roses, your late night apologies too. Because the girl who needed saving finally saved herself from you. Morning sunlight pouring through the curtains wide, a brand new heartbeat in my chest. And somewhere beyond the ashes of your goodbye, I found my best.
You told me I was too loud for a small town sky, too wild for the rules they made. I tried to paint my colors in the black and white, but I was never built that way. Every scar became a piece of armor, every tear became a song, and every time they tried to break my spirit, it only made me stronger. I spent years hiding parts of myself, trying hard to fit them mold, till I realized the things they called imperfect were the parts worth holding close. So let the whole world stare tonight. I'm done apologizing for my life. I was made of fire, made to burn bright, born to shine underneath neon lights. No shame, no fear, no need to hide. This heart was never meant to live disguised, and every broken piece inside me turned into something beautiful. I was born to stand out loud, not disappear into the crowd. The city pulses underneath electric skies, dreamers dancing in the dark. Every lonely soul searching for belonging carries their own spark. There's a girl with glitter tears on the dance floor, a boy scared to speak his truth. But tonight we raise our voice together, like we've got nothing left to lose. Cause nobody should have to shrink themselves to make somebody else feel tall. And every heart deserves a place to rise instead of fall. We were made of fire, made to break chains, made to love ourselves without the shame. No labels, no walls, no perfect lines, just fearless hearts learning how to shine. And every scar becomes a story, every wound becomes a light. We were never meant for hiding, we were born to come alive. We were born to come alive. Maybe freedom starts the moment you stop asking for permission. Maybe healing starts the second you trust your own reflection. The moon hangs silver over the city tonight, crowds glowing underneath the blue. And somewhere in the middle of the music, we finally feel true. We were made of fire, made to stand tall, even when the whole world wants us small. No fear, no doubt, no compromise. There's power living in our different lives. So raise your voice into the night sky, let your colors flood the room. Cause the world gets brighter every time somebody chooses truth. We were born with beating hearts, not built to live afraid. And nothing in this universe could make us less this way. Could make us less this way. Morning sunlight pouring through the city streets, another breath heart's asking what I'm waiting for.
Like everybody else already knows the score.
But I'm still learning how to trust the road, even when it twists where I can't see.
Maybe uncertainty's not the enemy.
Maybe it's just another kind of freedom calling me.
So I'll keep walking through these unfamiliar streets, even when my heartbeat skips beneath my feet. I don't need a perfect plan to start. Sometimes getting lost can lead you to your heart. And every wrong turn, every midnight doubt is shaping who I'll someday talk about. Maybe the best stories never follow maps at all.
Maybe we were made for roads unknown.
My friends are settling into polished life,
Posting photographs with perfect smiles,
meanwhile I'm still chasing scattered sparks.
trying to turn confusion into art.
There are mornings when the future feels too wide,
Like standing on the edge,
of some endless tide.
but there's something beautiful inside the fear.
Like possibility hanging in the air. So I'll keep walking through these unfamiliar streets, even when my heartbeat skips beneath my feet. I don't need a perfect plan to start. Sometimes getting lost can lead you to your heart. And every wrong turn, every midnight doubt is shaping who I'll someday talk about. Maybe the best stories never follow maps at all.
Maybe we were made for roads unknown.
What if the cracks inside my confidence
Are only windows letting sunlight in?
What if the life I've been afraid to live
Is waiting right beyond this hesitation.
I'm tired of standing still, watching the world move without me.
So I'll keep
Running toward the open sky tonight, even if I tremble every step of the climb. I don't wanna waste another year afraid of all the beautiful mistakes I could make. And every unfinished dream inside my chest still deserves a chance to breathe instead. Maybe the future isn't something we control. Maybe it's a song we learn as we go. Oh, oh, through the roads unknown. Oh, oh, finding home inside the unknown.
the city lights blur softly into dawn.
And somehow I don't feel so lost anymore.
Like every question pulling at my soul.
It's slowly leading me where I belong.
Scared of shoes sliding down the supermarket aisle. Headphones buzzing, lo-fi tunes. Summer heat hanging over parking lots underneath the pale blue moon. Everybody's trying hard to look cooler, taking blurry pictures for the feed, laughing way too loud outside the corner store, like we're exactly where we need to be. Old bikes leaning by the basketball court, street lights flickering gold and green. Nothing really changes in this neighborhood, still feels like a movie scene. We don't got much, but we got tonight, and somehow that feels alright. Running through the midnight arcade lights, cheap dreams glowing neon bright. Young hearts moving way too fast, trying to make the summer last. Radio songs in city air, hands up like we got no cares. Living loud underneath the skylight, we'll stay young our whole life. making rooftop views after midnight, talking about escape plans again. Everybody wants a bigger future, but nobody knows where it ends. The diner's open 24 hours, coffee cups stacked high in rows. We trade stories like old cassette tapes, laughing at things nobody else knows. There's freedom in these ordinary moments, windows down on empty roads, like the whole world's waiting somewhere past the places we outgrow. Running through the midnight arcade lights, bass shaking through the summer nights. Every heartbeat feels alive, like sparks shooting through the sky. Late night drives with nowhere planned, music loud and warm hands, living fast underneath the glow. Not ready to go home yet though. Maybe growing up is realizing these nights won't stay forever, but maybe that's what makes them beautiful. Tiny moments we remember. The moon hangs silver over rooftop lines tonight, cars moving underneath the blue. And somewhere in the middle of the noise, we finally feel true. Running through the midnight arcade lights, golden memories burning bright. Every laugh becomes a photograph, frozen somewhere in our minds. No perfect plans, no fancy dreams, just friends and restless energy, living loud underneath the sky, like nothing could pass us by. And even when the years move on and all these streets begin to change, I know these nights will stay with us, like music in our veins. Morning sunlight creeping through the avenue, last song fading soft and slow. And somewhere between the dark and daylight, we don't wanna let go.
There's a pale light hanging over the avenue, city sleeping underneath the rain. I'm sitting by the window with the radio low, trying not to say your name. Your photograph still rests beside the bedside lamp, like time forgot to move ahead. And every shadow in this quiet apartment pulls me back to what we had. I know you're somewhere living different nights now, different skies above your head. But every lonely hour keeps returning to the last things we never said. Maybe distance only makes the silence louder when your heart still hasn't let go. I send my thoughts like midnight satellites, floating through the dark to you, hoping maybe somewhere in the quiet you still feel them too. Every star above the skyline looks like something left undone, and I keep talking to the night, like it might carry my love home. The coffee's cold beside my shaking hands tonight. Taxi lights blur outside my room. There's a song playing softly from the apartment upstairs, one we used to dance to in June. Everybody says that time will heal eventually, like hearts are simple things to mend. But nobody explains the empty feeling when the world keeps moving in the end. I still replay just a signal, traveling farther than we know, crossing oceans, crossing empty rooms, long after people let go. The moon hangs silver over rooftop lines tonight, soft light pouring through the haze. And somewhere underneath this endless sky, I still whisper your name. I send my heart like midnight satellites through every lonely shade of blue, still believing somewhere in the darkness a part of you remembers too. And if tomorrow brings another sunrise, another night I face alone, I'll still leave the window open in case your memory comes home. Morning slowly breaking through the clouds again, cars waking underneath the dawn. And somewhere between the fading stars and daylight, I'm still holding on. Streetlights dancing on the falling rain, cheap red sneakers running through the train. Everybody talking like they know our names, but we don't really care tonight. Your mascara fading in the neon glow, laughing way too loud outside the corner store. We were just a couple kids looking for something honest in the noise outside. And all the city sirens sing like they know we're temporary. Put your hand inside my hand, makes the moment legendary. Tonight we burn like fireworks over downtown skies, singing like the world is ours for just one night. Hearts beating reckless in the blue headlights. Oh, we're alive. No gold, no fame, no perfect alibis, just broken dreams and glitter in our eyes, running through the dark like we can never die. Oh, we're alive tonight. Taxi windows fogging from the summer heat, old cassette playing every tired beat. You were spinning circles barefoot in the street like you owned the moon somehow. We got nothing waiting back at home again, just unfinished conversations with our friends. But for now the night is young enough to mend every scar we hide somehow. Tonight we burn like fireworks over downtown skies, singing like the world is ours for just one night. Hearts beating reckless in the blue headlights. Oh, we're alive. No gold, no fame, no perfect alibis, just broken dreams and glitter in our eyes, running through the dark like we could never die. Oh, we're alive tonight. If tomorrow comes crashing through the ceiling, if the morning steals away the feeling, I'll still remember every word you said, every blurry light above our heads. Maybe we were never meant to last forever. Maybe nights like this are all we ever get, but I would choose this chaos every time instead. Tonight we burn like fireworks over downtown skies, shouting every secret underneath the light. Hands up higher like the stars are on our side. Oh, we're alive. No fear, no chains, no need to apologize. Young hearts racing like a thunderstorm tonight, even if the magic disappears by sunrise. Oh, we were alive never really is. The city lights are fading through the bedroom blinds. Your shadow turned away from mine. We're lying close enough to touch each other, but it feels like oceans tonight. The silence hanging heavier than midnight rain. Words frozen somewhere in between. I miss the way your laughter filled this empty room before love became so hard to reach. There's a cold side of the mattress by the window where your warmth used to stay. Now every inch between our tired bodies feels farther every day. How did we drift so far without moving at all? How did forever become these quiet walls? There are miles across the sheets tonight, even when you're right beside me. Your heart feels somewhere out of sight, like a distant memory. I keep reaching through the darkness, trying to find a way back in. But love feels fragile in this silence, like it's slipping through our hands again. I still remember dancing barefoot in the kitchen, your hands wrapped around my waist. Back when every little moment felt electric and forever didn't feel unsafe. Now the television glows across your face while neither of us knows what to say. Funny how two people can share the same bed and still feel worlds away. Outside the rain keeps falling on the avenue, cars rushing underneath the blue. And all I really want tonight is to feel close to you. There are miles across the sheets tonight, 1,000 unsaid words between. Every heartbeat sounds like distance now, where love used to breathe. I keep holding on to memories, like they can pull us through. But sometimes even the strongest hearts forget what they're supposed to do. Maybe love doesn't disappear in one moment, maybe it fades quietly over time. Tiny cracks inside the ordinary, hidden underneath the night. The moonlight spills silver through the curtains now, soft against your sleeping face. And even after all this distance, I still want us this way. There are miles across the sheets tonight, but I still believe somewhere inside the fire hasn't vanished completely. It's only hiding from the light. So before we turn into strangers, before the silence wins again, take my hand across this darkness and let us start again. Even if it hurts to reach for each other, even if healing takes time, I'd rather fight for what we built together than lose what's still alive. Morning slowly rises through the window pane, the room painted soft in golden blue. And somewhere between the silence and the sunrise, I still choose you.
Spent too many nights staring at the mirror, picking apart every little flaw, listening to voices that were never yours, till you forgot what you're fighting for. You learn to smile through disappointment, say I'm fine when you're barely standing tall. But nobody sees the wars you survive daily, just to keep yourself from falling apart at all. They told you you were too much, too loud, too broken, too different to belong. But maybe all the things they tried to silence were the reasons you were strong all along. So stop apologizing for the space you take. Your heart was never made to shrink away. You are more than enough, even on the nights you come undone, even with the scars you hide, and all the battles no one knows you fight. You don't have to be flawless to deserve love, to deserve light. The world may try to pull you under, but don't forget your fire tonight. The city glows outside your bedroom window, cars moving underneath the rain. Everybody's carrying invisible bruises, even if they don't say the pain. There's a girl somewhere afraid to speak honestly, a boy scared to show his tears. Maybe your courage becomes the reason somebody survives their darkest years. Cause perfection was never the destination, being real was always enough. And every crack inside your heart only proves you never gave up. You are more than enough, even when your voice shakes in the dark, even when the mirror feels cruel and life leaves bruises on your heart. You don't need permission to stand proud inside your skin. You were worthy from the beginning, not after fixing everything. Maybe healing starts the moment you stop trying to become somebody else. Maybe freedom is learning to finally love yourself. The moon hangs silver over downtown rooftops tonight, neon glowing underneath the blue. And somewhere in the middle of the chaos, there's still beauty inside you. You are more than enough, more than every doubt you carry around, more than every voice that tried to convince you to back down. So raise your head a little higher, let your truth become your light. Cause the world gets brighter every time you choose yourself tonight. And even when tomorrow hurts, and even when the road feels rough, remember this before you fall asleep. You have always been enough. Morning sunlight pouring softly through the blinds, a quiet kind of hope inside your chest. And somewhere between the pain and healing, you finally believe it.
You've been staring at the ceiling for days, watching shadows slowly swallow the gray. Every promise feels a little too far, every mirror only shows broken parts. And I know the weight you carry inside makes the whole world feel too heavy tonight. But storms don't stay forever in the sky, even the darkest clouds eventually drift by. Don't let one decide who you are. The ending hasn't been written this far. repair. The city moves while you stand still again, trying to smile through the noise in your head. Everybody seems so certain somehow, while you're just learning how to breathe right now. But healing doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes surviving is already a fight, and every scar you wish you didn't wear is proof that you were brave enough to care. You are more than this moment of pain, more than the tears falling down like rain, more than the nights when your heart gives out and silence is the only sound. The light inside you never disappeared, it's only hiding underneath the fear. So don't believe the lies your sadness says. You are not lost beyond repair. One day these empty streets will feel alive again. One day your pulse won't race from old regrets. You'll look back softly at the person you once were and realize you survived every hurt. The world still needs the heart you hold inside, even when you can't see your own light. You are more than the breaking apart, more than the shadows covering your heart, more than the nights you barely made it through. There's still a future waiting there for you. And even if the road feels cold tonight, you don't have to walk it all alone this time. The dawn is closer than it seems from where you are. You are stronger than your scars. Morning slowly spills across the room, chasing darkness from every corner too soon. And somewhere between the hurt and grace, you finally feel hope return again. Cold hands wrapped around a paper cup at midnight, bus stop glowing pale blue white. She pulls her jacket tighter in the winter air, like she's trying to disappear tonight. There's mascara running softly down her tired eyes, high heels breaking on the street. People pass like shadows without noticing the girl collapsing quietly underneath. She laughs too loud to hide the silence in her chest. Smoke's drifting underneath the rain. Every scar she carries tells a story nobody cared enough to name. And the city keeps moving without slowing down, while she's barely hanging on somehow. She's a neon angel in the dark tonight, burning quietly beneath the flashing lights. Everybody sees the glitter on her skin, but nobody asks where she's been. And every dream she carried years ago feels farther than the falling snow. Still she keeps dancing through the cold alone, trying to find a way back home. The dining closes at 4 a.m. on weekdays. Coffee stains across the counter line. She counts tips underneath fluorescent lighting, trying hard to buy more time. There's an old photograph inside her wallet of a girl with brighter eyes, back before the city turned her heart she's doing alright tonight. She smiles and says she's fine. Funny how the saddest people often learn to hide it best behind their eyes. She's a neon angel in the dark tonight, floating through another restless night. Every broken piece she hides inside still shines beneath the city lights, and all the love she never got enough of still echoes softly in her voice. But somehow she keeps waking up each morning like surviving is her choice. Maybe healing starts with somebody noticing the weight another soul carries alone. Maybe all we really need sometimes is proof we're not invisible. The moon hangs silver over empty avenues, cars drifting underneath the haze. And somewhere inside this sleepless city, she's still hoping for better days. She's a neon angel in the dark tonight, still fighting underneath the pale street lights. Every scar reflects a little strength, even if she can't see it yet. And one day she'll look back at these nights from somewhere softer, somewhere warm, and realize she survived the kind of loneliness that could have become a storm. Morning slowly spills across the avenue, the sky turning quiet shades of gold. And somewhere between the darkness and daylight, she keeps holding on. Cold lights flashing through an empty street, bass lines shaking underneath our feet. I was lost inside the noise and smoke, trying not to feel alone. Then you pull me closer through the crowd, like the only thing that mattered now. Your eyes hit me brighter than the strobe lights, and suddenly the dark felt alive. We were broken in our own ways, running from the same old pain, but somehow in the chaos listen, stars spinning above, and for one perfect second everything was enough. We found fire in the midnight glow, found a place where broken people go, where every scar turns into art and lonely hearts restart. And even when the sunlight steals the night, I'll still remember how it felt inside, like thunder echoing across the sky. We found love under neon lights, under neon lights tonight. Everything finally felt alive. Morning creeps across the avenue, but part of me still stays with you, like music fading after one last song. The feeling somehow lingers on. Midnight paints the avenue in silver blue. Taxi lights are floating through the rain. Your shadow lingers like a cigarette perfume, drifting slowly through my veins. I hear your footsteps in the underground, like echoes bouncing off the train. Every crowded room still spins around whenever someone says your name. The skyline burns beneath the summer heat, windows glowing gold above the dark, and all the noise of restless city streets still leads me back to where you are. Maybe I was made to run toward the fire, even knowing love could pull me under. I move like neon tides crashing through the night for you. Every road keeps turning into something I can't lose, like a heartbeat in the distance, like a spark I can't erase. I keep chasing your horizon through the smoke and city haze. Street musicians singing underneath the bridge, static dancing from a radio. I remember how your fingers brushed my wrist, soft as falling snow. The moon hangs low above the boulevard, cars rushing like electric waves. I swore I'd learn to leave the past behind, but your memory still stays. There's something wild living in my chest every time the evening starts, like the whole world slows for just a second when your name cuts through my heart. I move like neon tides, pulling me deeper into you. Every flashing light reminds me of the nights we drove straight through, like thunder rolling slowly across a restless summer sky. I keep falling through your gravity every single time. Maybe some loves never disappear, they just change shape in the dark, turning into quiet electricity, running underneath your heart. And even if the years keep moving, even if the colors fade, there'll always be a piece of me still calling out your name. I move like neon tides rushing through the sleepless blue. Every lonely slowly disappears behind the dawn. Headlights fading into pale gold light, and somewhere between the silence and the morning, I still feel you moving through the night. The parking lot was glowing under Friday lights, your hand brushing close to mine. We kept talking long after midnight passed, like we were trying to stop time. The radio was low inside your old car, summer air drifting through the dark. Every little laugh between the silences was leaving fingerprints on my heart. I could feel the world turning softer every second you looked my way, like something beautiful was happening. Neither of us knew how to say, and I know this feeling's dangerous, but I don't wanna rush tonight. So stay one more minute slow, let the headlights fade outside. I don't need forever promises, just your hand in mine tonight. We don't have to cross the line or turn this into something wild. Sometimes the sweetest kind of falling starts with just a little wow. Your jacket wrapped around my shoulders softly while the city cooled below. You whisper stories about your hometown, things nobody else would know. There was moonlight caught inside your eyes, silver dancing every time you smiled. And for a moment everything around us felt innocent and reconciled. I haven't heard enough to know better how fast people disappear, but something in the way you hold me makes the noise inside me clear. So stay one more minute slow, like the night was made for us. No need for reckless conversations or trying too hard to rush. We can let the moment breathe, let the quiet say enough. Sometimes the strongest kind of feeling starts small and soft. Maybe love isn't fireworks, maybe it's softer than that. Maybe it's two people choosing to keep coming back, like late night drives with nowhere to go, like songs humming low on the stereo, like the peace you find when somebody finally feels like home. So stay one more minute slow before the sunrise steals the dark, before the world gets loud again and pulls us both apart. I don't need a perfect ending or words too big to prove. Tonight this little spark between us feels honest and true. So let the city keep spinning, let tomorrow wait outside. Right here in this quiet moment, everything feels right. The morning light begins to touch the sky, your fingers still tangled up in mine, and neither of us wants to say goodbye yet. There's a court light hanging over the avenue, flickering softly through the rain. I keep walking circles through these empty rooms, trying not to say your name. The television glows without a sound, blue shadows moving on the wall. And every night the silence gets so loud, I can barely think at all. Your coffee cup still sits beside the sink, like time forgot to carry it away. Funny how the smallest things can pull you under in the middle of the day. Maybe I was too afraid to lose control. Maybe love was always something I couldn't hold. Now the city moves around me, but I feel frozen in place, like a siren in the distance, fading slowly into space. I keep reaching for your shadow through the static in my mind, but every road I follow leaves another piece behind. Train doors opening like tired lungs at dawn, strangers staring at their phones. I wonder if you ever think about me now when you're walking home alone. There's a cracked mirror hanging by the stairwell, reflecting somebody I don't know. Somebody still carrying old conversations long after you let go. And the moonlight spills across the parking lot, silver washing over empty cars. For a second I can almost feel your heartbeat somewhere underneath the dark. Now the city moves around me like waves pulling at the shore, and every passing hour makes me miss you even more. I keep tracing all the outlines of the life we almost knew, but the night keeps folding inward every time I think of you. Maybe healing isn't graceful, maybe it arrives in pieces, tiny moments of acceptance hidden underneath the grief. Like breathing through the winter, like learning how to sleep alone, like hearing your own heartbeat and finally calling it home. Now the city moves around me, but the sky feels white again, and the silence that once haunted me feels softer now and then. I still carry your reflection like smoke beneath my skin, but I know the morning's coming even after everything. Street lights slowly fading into pale sunrise, engines humming underneath the dawn. And somewhere in the quiet after midnight, I finally hear myself moving on.
Cruising downtown with the speakers shaking windows, city lights dancing on your face. You laugh and suddenly the whole night changes, like the world sped up its pace. Got playlist full of songs that sound like summer. Every lyric somehow leads to you. Now every beat inside my heartbeat feels like something brand new. You got that late night energy, like fireworks over the avenue. Every time you move beside me, the whole room catches the groove. Turn it up louder, don't let the moment fade. Tonight feels like a song we're meant to play. You're the radio in my chest. Every beat hit louder than the rest. Got my heart singing out your name like a melody I can't escape. Windows down, let the whole world hear. Every note gets clearer when you're near. You got my soul spinning like a stereo, playing on and on and on. We stay talking till the sunrise hits the dashboard. Coffee cups stacked by the door. Somehow every random conversation makes me want you more and more. The city glows electric underneath us. Neon reflections in your eyes, and every little spark between our laughter feels impossible to hide. People come and go like station signals, fading somewhere in the noise. But you hit different than the rest of them, like my favorite kind of choice. You're the radio in my chest. Every rhythm putting me to the test. Got my heartbeat running out of line every time your fingers touch mine. Turn it up, don't let the feeling go. We got our own soundtrack on the road. You got my soul spinning like a stereo, playing on and on and on. Maybe love is just two people finding harmony in the chaos. Like midnight drives with nowhere to go, but still feeling exactly where you belong. The moon hangs silver over rooftop lights tonight. Cars moving underneath the blue, and every song suddenly sounds better when I'm next to you. You're the radio in my chest, turning all my silence into something blessed. Every moment sounds alive tonight, like sparks exploding into light. Hands up, let the whole night roll. Feel the rhythm deep inside your soul. You got my world spinning like a stereo, playing on and on and on. And even when the music fades, someday I know this feeling's gonna stay. 'Cause you turn my heartbeat into something beautiful, like a song I never wanna lose. Morning sunlight creeping through the avenue, last song playing soft and low. And somewhere between the bass and the sunrise, I already know. Leather boots on the boulevard tonight, neon reflections in the pouring light. We were running faster than the city noise, like rebels with electric hearts.
Every scar beneath the glitter shines like proof we made it through the hardest nights. And for a moment nothing else exists except your hand reaching for mine.
The world can break apart tomorrow,
But right now we're untouchable. We're dancing right before the sunrise, with fire burning wild in our eyes, holding on to every second like gold. Oh, tastes like summer heat. We were screaming the lyrics through the open air, like nothing could ever hurt us there. The skyline looked like shattered diamonds blue. Every flashing light kept leading back to you. And somehow all the fear I used to know disappeared inside your glow. We're dancing right before the sunrise, with fire burning wild in our eyes, holding on to every second like gold. Before the night grows old, and even if the stars fall from the sky, I wanna feel this moment one more time, like we're standing on the edge of something bright, right before the sunrise tonight. Maybe we were born for nights like these, where broken hearts turn fearless in the beat. No looking back, no slowing down, just thunder underneath the sound. And if tomorrow changes everything, at least we lived like kings and queens tonight. We're dancing right before the sunrise, with every dream exploding into light. No fear, no shame, no holding back our souls tonight. But your heartbeat still echoes in my heart, like the last song ringing through the night. We were infinite tonight.
We were driving with the windows down last summer, laughing louder than the radio, talking about dreams at every red light, like we had nowhere else to go. You see me on my worst nights, breaking down when the world felt way too heavy to hold, and somehow you stayed through every storm, never letting me face it alone. Some people disappear when things get messy, but you always show up somehow, like sunlight breaking through the clouds, exactly when I need it now. And no matter where this life takes us, you'll never have to wonder where I stand, 'cause I'll be right here beside you, through every high and every low. When the whole world feels uncertain, you'll always have a place to go. If your sky starts turning darker, if your heart forgets its way, just call my name, I promise I'm not going anywhere. The city glows outside the diner window, midnight coffee in our hands, talking about everything and nothing, like only real friends understand. We've both got scars nobody notices, little battles hidden deep inside, but somehow sharing all the broken pieces makes the weight feel lighter over time. Life keeps changing like the seasons, people come and people go, but some connections feel like home no matter how much we grow. And I'll be right here beside you, even when the road gets rough, when you feel like giving up, I'll remind you you're enough. If the rain keeps falling heavy and you can't carry it alone, lean your heart against my shoulder, you'll always have a home. Maybe that's what love really means, not perfection, not grand designs, just somebody staying through the chaos, time after time. The moon hangs silver over empty avenues tonight, cars glowing underneath the blue. through the glass. Another day beginning brand new. And somewhere between the laughter and the hard days, I'll keep choosing you.
Driving with the windows rolled down low, sunset burning like a fire on the road. Old blue sneakers on the dashboard by your feet, laughing like we never needed sleep. Radio static mixing with your voice, making every wrong turn feel like the right choice. The whole town shrinking and somehow that pulled me out. Hey darling, let's get lost tonight. Run through every red light, shining white. Leave the heavy day somewhere behind, like smoke disappearing in the night. We don't need a map or perfect plan, just your heartbeat and my shaking hands. Every second feels electric now, like runaway summer in this town. Cheap motel coffee and a wrinkled map, your head resting lightly in my lap, talking about the places we might go someday, like we've still got years to waste. You dance barefoot in a parking lot, making ordinary moments hit my heart, and suddenly the whole wide world feels small when you're leaning on my shoulder in the dark. Hey darling, let's get lost tonight. Run through every red light, shining white. Leave the heavy day somewhere behind, like smoke disappearing in the night. We don't need a map or perfect plan, just your heartbeat and my shaking hands. Every second feels electric now, like runaway summer in this town. Maybe life moves way too fast, maybe nothing good ever lasts forever, but right here under these neon stars, I swear this feels like something better. And if tomorrow pulls us different ways, I'll still remember your face, lit up by gas station lights at 2 a.m. Hey darling, let's get lost tonight. Drive until the morning paints the sky. Leave our worries somewhere far behind, where they can't follow us this time. We were young enough to believe in sparks, young enough to turn these streets into art. And even when the night finally slows down, I'll still hear your laughter in this town. Oh, runaway summer in my veins, dancing through the pouring rain. The sunrise spills across the hood like proof that we were really here. And somewhere between the miles and lights, you became my favorite memory tonight. Midnight buzzing through my bedroom lights, tiny constellations glowing neon white. I've been building paper rockets in traffic streaming down the avenue. It looks like rivers made of silver blue. If gravity keeps pulling at my feet, why do my dreams still reach beyond the street? I wanna fly past the satellite dreams, past the glow of every digital screen, into the endless ultraviolet night, where stars burn louder than city lights. And maybe somewhere in the atmosphere there's a version of me without the fear, spinning through galaxies wild and free, like the universe is singing back to me.
Old headphones crackling with static songs,
Keeping me awake until the dawn.
I trace the planets with my fingertips,
Like they're places I could someday live. Everybody says to keep both feet on earth, but one that feels too beautiful to hurt. And every shooting star above the skyline seems like proof we're bigger than we think. I wanna fly past the satellite dreams, past the glow of every digital screen, into the endless ultraviolet night, where stars burn louder than city lights. And maybe somewhere in the atmosphere there's a version of me without the fear, spinning through galaxies wild and free, like the universe is singing back to me. If I disappear beyond the clouds tonight, don't call it running away, call it chasing every spark inside that refused to fade. Because some hearts were built for open skies, not just surviving in straight lines. I wanna fly past the satellite dreams, beyond the noise of machines and routines, into a sky painted electric gold, where every impossible story unfolds. And even if I never leave this town, my soul already knows how to break out, dancing through meteor showers endlessly, like the universe is waking up in me. Oh, 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 through the cosmic sea tonight. Oh, 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 underneath the endless light. Morning slowly washes through the glass, another sleepless universe has passed. But somewhere between the stars and me, I finally found a place to breathe. The hallway light keeps buzzing through the walls, like it's trying not to sleep. I count the cracks above my bed at 4, while the city breathes beneath. There's a coffee cup still sweating on the desk, a jacket hanging by the door. I haven't touched the messages you sent, but I still read them every morning before work. The television flickers without sound, blue shadows swimming through the room. I think about the way we burned out slowly, like summer fading far too soon. And every night I swear I'm getting better, until the silence pulls me under again. There's static in the ceiling, and your voice inside my head, like a radio still playing, long after keep circling back again. The train station smells like cold December air, wet concrete and cigarettes. 1,000 people moving somewhere else, like they know things I forget. I saw somebody wearing your old perfume and nearly called your name aloud. Funny how the smallest little moments can still knock the air right out. The sky was pink above the parking lot tonight, cars drifting under neon signs. For a second I imagined you beside me, laughing softly at the traffic lights. There's static in the ceiling and echoes underneath my skin. Every memory keeps glowing like it never really ended in the end. I tell myself to let it fade now, to leave the past where it belongs. But every sleepless hour keeps turning into another unfinished song. Maybe love is just a shadow pressed into the shape of who we were. Tiny pieces left behind inside the ordinary world. The cold side of the mattress, the empty seat beside the train, the way your name still sounds electric, running through my brain. There's static in the ceiling and headlights washing through the blinds. I'm still tracing all the places where your hands once fit in mine. Maybe healing isn't clean cut, maybe moving on takes time. But tonight this lonely apartment still feels haunted by your light. Morning slowly gathers at the window pane. Another tired sky above the avenue, and somewhere in the noise of waking up, I still hear pieces of you. I still drive past your street sometimes at night, even though I know you're nowhere in sight. The coffee shop where we used to stay too long still plays our favorite old sad songs.
I changed my number, cut my hair short,
Tried to turn heartbreak into a fresh start,
but every crowded room and every neon sign
somehow always brings me back in time.
Everybody says the pain will disappear,
But your memory's still loud and clear. I'm not where I was, but I'm not moving on. Your shadow still follows every city dawn. I laugh with my friends, I fake being alright, but your name still echoes every night.
maybe healing doesn't happen all at once.
Maybe hearts don't break clean when love is done. I'm learning how to breathe without your touch, but I still miss you more than I should.
I heard you're doing fine these days, somehow.
Found somebody new to hold you now.
And honestly, I hope he treats you well,
Even if it hurts like hell.
I keep your picture buried in a drawer,
Right beside the key to my old door.
Funny how the smallest things remain
Long after goodbye becomes a stain. I'm not where I was, but I'm not moving on. Your shadow still follows every city dawn. I laugh with my friends, I fake being alright, but your name still echoes every night.
Maybe healing doesn't happen all at once.
Maybe hearts don't break clean when love is done. I'm learning how to breathe without your touch, but I still miss you more than I should. One day I'll hear your name and it won't feel like thunder. One day these empty rooms won't pull me under. But tonight the silence hits too hard, and every memory leaves another scar. I'm not where I was, but I'm getting there slow. Trying to find myself in the afterglow. Some nights I'm strong enough to let you fade. Some nights I still replay the words you said.
Maybe love leaves marks we can't erase.
Maybe some people never lose their place.
Even if tomorrow finally
Feels good. I'll still remember you the way I should. The skyline fades into the morning light. Another lonely, almost healing night. And somewhere between the hurt and truth, I'm slowly finding me without you.
There were nights I felt the world collapsing while shaking underneath my feet. Every word they threw became a shadow, trying hard to bury me. I stopped recognizing my reflection in the mirror cracked by fear. But even at my weakest moment, a quiet voice kept saying, stay here. The city lights look distant through the window, rain falling heavy on the glass. I thought the storm would last forever, but somehow I outlasted that. 'Cause every time they tried to pull me under, I found another reason just to breathe. I'm still standing tall, even after all the nights I almost fell apart. Every scar became a ladder, laid it back into my heart. You can shake the ground beneath me, but you'll never take my soul. I've survived the darkest weather. Now I finally know there's power in the tears we never wanted, strength inside surviving pain. Sometimes healing doesn't look graceful, sometimes it looks like staying through the rain. I hear my heartbeat louder than the chaos now, like thunder underneath my skin. And every broken piece I carry help rebuild me again. The skyline glows silver after midnight, cars rushing underneath the blue. And for the first time in forever, I believe I'll make it through. I'm still standing Maybe strength is not pretending that nothing ever hurts. Maybe courage is continuing even when you feel unsure. The moon hangs high above the city tonight, cold light pouring through the haze. And somewhere between heartbreak and healing, I found my place. Yeah. I'm still standing tall. No more hiding from the light inside my chest. Every battle that once broke me only pushed me to my best. And even if tomorrow tries to shake me once again, I know now that I can survive whatever comes in the end. 'Cause I've walked through the darkest nights and still found reasons to believe there's a stronger soul inside me than fear could ever defeat. Morning sunlight breaking softly through the clouds, golden warmth across my face. And somewhere between the pain and the healing, I finally feel safe.
We used to drive with nowhere else to be, windows down through summer air. You knew the silence underneath my words before I even took them there. Now I hear you moved across the city line, different bars and different friends. Funny how a love that once felt permanent can vanish quietly in the end. I still remember every midnight conversation, every cigarette out in the cold. Back when we swore nothing in this whole world could turn our hearts this old. But somewhere between the fighting and the distance, we stopped listening the same way. Now we're strangers with our names, passing shadows in the rain, acting like we never held each other through the pain. You talk about me differently now, like I'm someone you outgrew, but it's strange becoming a memory to somebody who once knew you. I saw your picture glowing on somebody's phone. Your smile looked almost new, like the version of yourself you always wanted finally came true. And maybe I was harder to love than I knew. Maybe you were tired too. Maybe every broken thing between us was something neither one could undo. Still there are nights the city feels too quiet, and your voice slips through my head like unfinished songs still echoing softly long after the music ends. we made it through. Now we're strangers with our names, different stories, separate trains, still carrying fragments of each other through completely different days. And if we pass each other someday under neon city lights, I wonder if your heart will pause the same way mine still might. Because no matter how far we drift, or all the things we couldn't do, it's strange becoming a stranger to somebody who once knew you. Morning spills across the empty room again. Another quiet day begins anew. And somewhere underneath the sound of moving on, there's still a little trace of you. The windows down on a coastal road, salt air drifting through the car. Old cassette playing quietly low, while the sunset burns orange in the dark. You lean your head against the glass, watching power lines blur away. There's something easy about this moment, like nothing heavy can really stay. The ocean shines beside the highway, street lights waking one by one, and all the noise inside my head finally comes undone. Maybe life was always hiding here, inside these little afternoons. It feels like summer on repeat. Golden light and tired sneakers on the street. Every small thing somehow feels complete when you're next to me. The world keeps spinning way too fast, but somehow they still last, like faded photographs we never throw away. It feels real today. Backyard conversations after midnight rain, plastic chairs and cheap red wine. Everybody laughing over nothing, like we've somehow borrowed extra time. Your fingers tracing circles on my arm, while airplanes blink across the sky. For a second everything feels simple, no need to wonder why. The city waits somewhere beyond us, cold buildings wrapped in neon blue. But tonight the air feels softer every time I look at you. It feels like summer on repeat. Barefoot dancing slowly to the heat. Every passing second sounds like melody when you're close to me. The radio hums low and warm, like shelter from the storm, like every restless season finally slowing down. Whenever you're around. Maybe growing older doesn't mean losing every reckless part. Maybe some nights stay forever pressed inside your heart, like headlights stretching down the avenue, like moonlight spilling through the trees, like the quiet understanding that love can live in simple things. It feels like summer on repeat. Soft waves rolling underneath our feet. Every little memory sinks deep walked in wearing denim and a smile, like summer showing up after a while. The whole cafe started glowing gold. Even the coffee tasted less cold. You laugh like windows open in the breeze, turning heavy hearts into melodies. And suddenly the city feels brand new. Every little light points back to you. I used to rush through every day. Now I just wanna stay. You make the whole world sweeter in the sunshine, like dancing barefoot underneath string lights. Every color's brighter when you're next to me, like waves crashing wild and beautifully. I don't need fireworks lighting up the sky. Your eyes already do that every night. Every little moment feels so right since you came into my life. Now we're driving down the coastline slow, singing every song we used to know. Windows down with salt air in our hair, laughing like we haven't got a care. You turn ordinary days into gold. Even rainy afternoons don't feel cold. I never knew a heart could feel this free, like sunlight pouring endlessly through me. You make the whole world sweeter in the sunshine, like dancing barefoot underneath string lights. Every color's brighter when you're next to me, like waves crashing wild and beautifully. I don't need fireworks lighting up the sky. Your eyes already do that every night. Every little moment feels so right since you came into my life. Maybe love is simple after all, not perfect words or giant waterfall scenes. Maybe it's just somebody holding your hand while the world keeps spinning endlessly. And every little broken piece of me feels softer in your company. You make the whole world sweeter in the sunshine, like golden hour frozen in my mind. Every heartbeat dances differently, like a song carried by the summer breeze. I don't need a reason anymore. I just smile when you walk through the door. Every day feels brighter than before since you came into my world. Sweeter in the sunshine, brighter every night. The evening sky fades into watercolor blue, and somehow everything still leads to you, like the last one light before the night. You make ordinary life feel alive.
Hands up high with the bass line loud.
Neon dripping over every crowd.
Taxi lights blur like a movie scene. Everybody chasing something they can't keep.
Gold drinks shining underneath the lights.
High heels dancing through the after.
Midnight, we came here with nothing left to lose. Just one wild night to choose.
So don't stop now.
We're too close to the edge.
The stars
Look brighter when we forget our regrets. Tonight we own the city like kings. world might end.
Strangers turning into midnight friends.
Your lipstick marks still on my glass, like proof this moment's built to last.
Rooftop views and electric skies.
Everybody glowing in the ultraviolet.
We don't care what tomorrow brings.
Right now we've got everything. Tonight we own the city, like kings and queens of the afterglow. No sleep, no limits. We're young enough to let it all go. So pull me closer underneath the flashing lights. We don't need forever, we just need tonight. Hearts racing faster than the music in our veins. Tonight we own the city again.
Maybe the morning
We'll steal the magic away.
Maybe these lights will fade into gray.
But tonight feels bigger than ordinary life.
Like fireworks exploding inside.
One more dance, one more shot, one more memory we never forgot. Tonight we own the city. Every rooftop, every avenue glow. No fear, no shadows, just fire running through our souls. And when the sunrise paints the skyline gold, we'll still be legends in the stories told. Two wild hearts setting the dark aflame. Tonight we own the city again. Oh, louder than the thunder tonight, louder than the morning light. The music fades, but the feeling stays.
Like echoes drifting through the haze. And
Somewhere between the lights and smoke, we found a night that felt like hope.
you threw your words like thunder in the dark. Tried to shake the ground beneath my feet. Said I'd never rise above the damage. Said I'd always end in defeat. But every scar became another lesson. Every fall taught me how to stand. Now the fire burning in my chest is stronger than you ever planned. The city glows electric underneath me. Neon rivers in the rain. And every step I take tonight feels like freedom from the pain. You can try to tear me down, but I'm still breathing through the noise. 'Cause I'm unbreakable tonight. Burning brighter than the city lights. Every shot you fired only woke the strength inside. Now I'm rising high. You can push, you can pull, but you'll never steal my soul. I was built to survive the fire. I'm unbreakable tonight. I spent years hiding all my weaknesses. unbreakable tonight. Maybe strength is born from pressure. Maybe diamonds need the dark. Maybe everyone we survive turns into a spark. The moon hangs silver over crowded rooftops tonight. Bass shaking underneath the sky. And every heartbeat in this moment feels like coming back to life. Yeah, I'm unbreakable tonight. No more running from my light. Every battle made me fearless. Every scar became my guide. Now the whole world can hear me. I'm louder than the fear inside. Nothing's gonna stop this fire. I'm unbreakable tonight. And even when the night gets heavy, and even when the road gets rough, I keep dancing through the darkness, 'cause I know I'm strong enough. Morning sunlight rising through the fading haze, golden pouring through the blue. And somewhere between the ashes and the sunrise, I became brand new.
You walking wearing midnight on your skin, lipstick sharp as a loaded gun. Every word falls sweet with poison underneath, like trouble dressed up just for fun. The room bends sideways when you laugh too loud. Crystal glasses trembling in your hand. Everybody wants a piece of your chaos. Nobody knows where you stand. You touch my wrist like striking a match. Slow fire crawling through my veins. I should've known from the way you smiled that pleasure always leaves a stain. You pull me closer just to watch me break, like you love the sound a fragile heart can make. Oh, you look so beautiful, being cruel, dancing through the wreckage like it's nothing new. Every kiss cuts deeper than the last one do, and I still come running back to you like neon burning through a hotel room, like smoke curling under a silver moon. You make disaster feel impossible to refuse. God, you look so beautiful, being cruel. Taxi headlights lighting through the rain outside while we argue in the kitchen glow. You speak in riddles, cigarettes and half-truths, like honesty's a thing you'll never owe. The radio keeps screaming in the background, some broken anthem from another year. I try to leave, but your voice wraps around me, soft enough to keep me here. And every time I finally see you clearly, you kiss me like a loaded spell. Some people fall in love with heaven. I think I fell in love with hell. You look so beautiful, being cruel, turning every scar into a kind of jewel. Every night with you feels dangerous and new, and I still come running back to you like headlights racing down an empty street, like high heels echoing over concrete. You make destruction feel romantic in the blue. God, you look so beautiful, being cruel. Maybe I confuse pain for passion. Maybe I mistake chaos for truth. Maybe I just wanted something I forgot how to turn back. Oh, you look so beautiful, being cruel, standing there like nothing can touch you. Everyone shines brighter in your atmosphere, and somehow I still want you near, like thunder shaking through the summer heat, like broken mirrors underneath my feet. You leave your fingerprints on everything you ruin. God, you look so beautiful, being cruel. Morning spills pale gold across the floor, your perfume still hanging in the air. And I already know, if you call tonight, I'll be there. There's a picture of us fading on the dashboard now, edges worn from restless hands. I still drive the same old streets at night, trying hard to understand. The apartment echoes differently these days, like the walls remember you. Every little thing feels heavier somehow since the night you walked out too soon. I still hear your footsteps in the hallway, even when I'm here alone. Funny how goodbye can sound so quiet, yet shake everything you know. And I keep pretending I'm alright, but every sunset brings your memory back tonight. When the sky breaks open and the rain comes pouring down, I still reach beside me like you're somewhere around. Every storm reminds me how fast love can disappear, and every drop keeps falling like the words I didn't hear. Without you, every season turns cold. Without you, this house don't feel like home. Your coffee mug still waits beside the sink, like time forgot to move ahead. And your perfume lingers in the bedroom air, long after everything you said. I try to drown the silence with the radio, late night songs and city lights, but every melody turns into your voice somewhere in the middle of the night. People say the pain will fade eventually, like hearts are built to heal, but nobody talks about the lonely hours when the memories still feel real. When the sky breaks open, thunder rolls across the dark, I still carry pieces of you hidden underneath my heart. Every road I'm driving still leads somewhere back to us, and every falling shadow feels like another loss. Without you, every dream fades slow. Without you, I don't know where to go. Maybe love was never meant to last forever. Maybe some flames burn too bright, but I would still choose every broken moment just to hold you one more night. The city glows beneath the pouring rain, red lights bleeding through the blue, and somewhere between the lightning and the to you. When the sky breaks open and the whole world starts to shake, I'll still whisper your name softly with every breath I take. Even if tomorrow pulls us farther out of sight, a part of me will always stay with you inside the night. Without you, the stars don't shine the same. Without you, the rain still says your name. Morning slowly rises through the clouds again, cars moving quietly below. And somewhere underneath the sound of rain, I'm still learning how to let you go. I heard you moved out by the riverside, a little house with painted blue doors. They say you smile differently these days, like your heart's not heavy anymore. I passed the cafe where we used to sit. Your favorite song came on again. Funny how a melody can pull you back to places you thought had reached the end. There's still a sweater of yours in my closet I never found the nerve to throw away. And every winter when the air turns colder, I think about the words we couldn't say. Maybe some people are written into us even after the story fades. And I still find your shadow in the silence, still hear your laughter in the rain. Though the world keeps moving forward, a part of me remains. I hope your nights are softer now, I hope your dreams came true. But there's a quiet room inside my heart where your name still lives too. The city lights blur softly through the taxi glass as midnight settles on the streets. I wonder if you ever think about me when the evening can't let you sleep. We were young enough to call it forever, too fragile to survive the storm. Now all we have are faded conversations and photographs growing worn. I try to love somebody after you, but every road felt slightly wrong, like learning how to sing without a melody, or finishing half-written songs. And I still feel your memory beside me, like perfume hanging in the dark. Even after all this distance, you still leave your mark. I know that time changes everything. I know people have to choose. then forget you ever came. So if you ever think about the old days, know I still treasure them somehow. Every broken piece between us made me who I am now. I hope somebody holds you gently the way I once tried to do. And if you ever miss me for a moment, no, I still miss you too. The morning sun creeps slowly through the blinds. Another day begins without your touch. But somewhere between goodbye and memory, I still love you quietly. Streetlights melt across the dashboard glow. Your jacket's hanging by the bedroom door. The coffee cup you left a week ago still waits beside the records on the floor. I hear you laugh inside the kitchen sink. Somehow the silence learned your shape by now. The city moves too fast for me to think, but every crowded room still pulls me out. Maybe love is just a shadow crossing late at night. Maybe I just miss the way you made the dark feel light. Why do the windows stay open even when the cold moves in? Why does your name keep floating underneath my skin? I turn the music up louder, try to drown the memory out, but every little thing reminds me what we were about. The bookstore closes early in the rain. I walk the avenue with empty hands. 1,000 strangers rushing through the train while I replay the words I didn't plan. The photograph inside my wallet bends, the corner soft from being held too long. Funny how a heart can still pretend something unfinished hasn't gone wrong. Why do the windows stay open even when the cold moves in? Why does your voice keep calling somewhere deep within? I try to move like nothing happened, like I'm stronger than before, but every passing night keeps leading back to your door. And maybe you're fine now, maybe you sleep without turning around. Maybe your new life fits you better somehow, while I keep tracing circles through this town. The radio hums like a tired confession. Red lights blur into silver lines. I keep driving with no destination, just trying to outrun your goodbye. Why do the windows stay open like you're walking in again? Why does this room feel frozen every now and then? I know tomorrow keeps moving, I know healing takes its time. engines fading softly into blue. I whisper things I'll never send to you.
The first cold wind came early that December. Street lights glowing through the snow. Your scarf still hanging in the backseat of my car from nights we didn't wanna go home. We used to drive for hours through the city, hands wrapped tight around cheap coffee cups, talking about forever like it was simple, like love alone would be enough. But somewhere in between my fear and silence, I let your heart drift too far away. And now every winter night reminds me of the words I didn't say. If I could turn the headlights backward through the dark, I'd find you standing where we fell apart. I wanna go back to that winter, before goodbye lived in your eyes, before I let the distance grow between us and covered us in ice. Now every snowfall feels like memory, every cold street leads to you, and I still replay that December, wishing I knew what losing you would do. I heard your name from somebody downtown, said you're smiling more these days, and part of me is happy that you found peace, even if it wasn't with me that you stayed. The apartment feels too quiet after midnight, moonlight stretching across the floor. Sometimes I swear I still hear your footsteps outside my bedroom door. Funny how regret arrives so softly, not all at once but over time. Tiny moments turning into storms you carry deep inside. I wanna go back to that winter, to every reckless midnight drive, when your fingers still reached out for mine, and love still felt alive. Now every frozen window reflects the girl I used to be, someone who thought forever waited, till forever chose to leave. Maybe some hearts don't realize their blessings till they're standing in the cold alone. Maybe losing someone honest teaches you what love was all along. The city glows silver underneath the snowfall tonight, cars fading into blue, and somewhere beneath this endless winter sky, I still miss you. I wanna go back to that winter and hold you closer through the dark, tell you every fear I buried before it broke our hearts. But time keeps moving like the rivers, no matter how hard we try. Still every December finds me searching for pieces of goodbye. And even if you never come back to me, even if our story's through, a part of me will always carry that winter spent with you. Morning slowly rises pale against the snow, another quiet day begins anew, and somewhere in the silence after winter, I still remember you.
You walk around like you've got all the answers, like every room should bend your way, throwing little comments over your shoulder, like you know exactly what I'll say. You love to tell me who I should become, what dreams are worth my time, but you don't see the battles I've been fighting behind this smile of mine. You think confidence means talking louder, like volume makes you wise, but I learned strength from surviving storms, not from hearing my own lies. So keep your perfect explanations, I'm done living by your rules tonight. You don't know me that well, not the fire underneath, not the nights I held myself together when the world pulled at my seams. You only see the surface, the version you designed, but I'm stronger than your assumptions and louder than your mind. I used to shrink myself to keep the peace, turn apologies into art. Every time you crossed another line, I blame my own heart. But something changed the night I saw myself reflected in the rearview lights. A woman tired of asking permission to finally choose her life. Now the city glows beneath my footsteps, like it's opening a brand new road, and every mile I leave behind me feels lighter than before. You don't know me that well, not the storms that made me brave, not the way I kept on standing when you thought that I would break. You can keep your empty judgments and your polished point of view. I stopped needing your approval the second I outgrew you. Maybe love was never supposed to feel this small. Maybe freedom starts the moment you stop fearing the fall. The moon hangs silver over downtown rooftops tonight, cars moving like rivers through the dark. And for the first time in forever, I can finally hear my own heart. You don't know me that well, not the woman I became through every scar and every heartbreak. I still carry my own name, and now I walk a little taller with every step I choose. Turns out losing your opinion was nothing left to lose. You don't know me that well, honestly that's fine, because I finally found myself on the other side. Morning sunlight pouring through the window glass, a quiet kind of peace inside my chest. And somewhere between goodbye and freedom, I became my